Yo, what's good, y'all? No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. Listen, man, kind of had a little camera issue, with the focus. So in a couple of these segments out of the first, podcast, y'all gonna see like it kind of look a little blurred, but still felt like it was good content that y'all deserve to see and deserve to be released. So try not to kill us too much, At one point in the show, you're gonna see that we did fix it. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not like the whole joint is just like that. But that first maybe hour or so is just, a little blurred out. And it won't be like that for the rest of the podcast. You feel what I'm saying? So just wanted to give y'all a little heads up. Don't kill us in the comments. I could say this a million times. Y'all probably still gonna kill us in the comments. You feel what I'm saying? But listen, man, this is the first show doing test runs and stuff like that, and it's only gonna get better from here. You feel what I'm saying? So, NoMercyTV Podcast. Make sure y'all log on, NoMercyTV.com. Follow me at NoMercyHarlem on Twitter. Follow Jesse Reekin1 on Twitter. He's going to be the official co-host of the NoMercyTV Podcast. And that's what it's going to be, man. No Mercy Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. I'm out of here. Bye. Good day, people.
Yo.
How y'all doing? My name is No Mercy. Y'all might know my partner, Jesse Reekin here. He's a somewhat important person in battle rap. You feel me? Introduce yourself for the people that don't know.
Jesse Reekin, man. I've worked with No Mercy a few times on numerous of stuff, man. And, what we're doing is a podcast. It's the No Mercy Podcast. It's not battle rap, anything and everything. And this is our pilot episode, man. He's letting me co-host it with him. I'm glad for the opportunity, and let's get to it.
Yeah, to start off, first of all, people going to say this look crazy because it's going to look like we completely abandoned Battle Rap Arena. It's going to look like I manipulated you to do my shit, and now I'm just like taking your whole shit from you.
Nah. This is my idea.
This was your idea.
This was my idea, bro.
Pretty much. You know what I mean? So, and we got that on camera, so that way y'all have a full understanding. Like, ain't nobody just jack something. Like, me and this guy have a working relationship. Like, we've been working for years. You feel what I'm saying? When it came to Battle Rap Arena events, what was I? I was cameraman and also helping you kind of put certain matchups together, recommend certain battlers and stuff. So it's like, 100%. This my man's for real.
100%.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like,
and I'm not the easiest person to work with.
Hell no. But I'm a patient guy.
But he stuck with me. He stuck with me though.
Your man Jesse done put me through hell and back. You feel what I'm saying? But you know what I mean?
I apologize.
That's what friends are for, man. Like, some people forget that. Like, you feel me? Just to have genuine love for somebody. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Not always just for people who could just do something for you. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
Nobody getting rich off this. We just here to, express ourselves and, we give a different viewpoint on shit. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? And that's all it is. Like, if this shit do 10 views, 100 views, who cares? Like, this is something we actually enjoy doing.
Facts.
You feel me? So, we just, bringing our perspectives to y'all, stuff like that. And to start the show.
And every time we do work together, we get good feedback.
Yeah. People always say we got good chemistry and anything like that. So, for us to do an actual film show, you feel what I'm saying? I think this would be something dope. Ain't really nobody else doing filmed podcasts and stuff. Like, you got Champion out there. Right. I know Vitafly, he does his thing, but it's not a lot of people doing it. Yeah. You feel me? And I think also we're gonna have a lane to have guests at some point as well. You feel what I'm saying? So
but that's the thing too. Like, it's gonna be like I was gonna tell you. Like, I'll say it on camera though. Like, my boy, he's undefeated boxer right now. Okay. My boy's brother, actually, because I didn't grow up with him. But Tyrone Jackpot James, he's like 11-0. He signed to Joe DeGuardia. Okay. So somebody like him, I'll try to get us an interview with him and shit like that.
Yeah, we can get battlers, boxers, rappers, just people. Because this the thing. We're going to be talking about stuff that is like everyday current event stuff. So we don't just want to have people from one audience here. We don't want just battle rappers. We don't want just rappers. We don't want just minority. Like, we want everybody.
Right.
We want to get actors. We want to get film directors. You know, people who have their profession but also have a point of view as far as stuff going on in the world.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So those we want people from all aspects. You feel what I'm saying? This ain't gonna be just one of those one-dimensional type of, you know, topic things. Like, we want to talk to everybody. You feel what I'm saying? But most of the time you're gonna see it's gonna be me and Jess. You feel what I'm saying?
Just chilling, man, having a regular conversation.
So to start off, the embarrassing, terrible, garbage, trash television sports program that we had the nerve to call a Super Bowl last night.
Yeah, that was the worst Super Bowl ever. Holy shit. Now, look, I'm happy because I won $200 off the Patriots. But as a game, that shit was boring as fuck.
Oh my God, man. I wish I'd have bet people on it because, man, first of all, I'm not a huge sports person. But for championships and stuff like that, I tune in. Either I'll watch the game or I'll just pay attention to social media and get abreast of what's going on. And I actually chose to reserve my Sunday for me and my wife to watch this game together.
Yeah.
And I'm watching, and the first 2 quarters go by, and we like
3-0. What the fuck?
Where's the points at? All you niggas got to show for it is a field goal?
Yeah, that was crazy, man.
You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, like, this is my problem. I don't know if they were both just that good or both just that trash. It's hard to tell.
It was good defense, but it was a boring. Good defense makes for a boring game.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they were shutting down each other's quarter. But, you know, you don't want to see that in the Super Bowl. You want to see a shootout.
Yeah.
You know, you want to see this team score, this team come back.
Yeah.
And, you know, the Rams they just did not come to play at all. You know, 2 missed field goals throughout the game. I was like, holy shit, man.
How do you miss field goals? I haven't played football professionally. Like, I've played street football, but I can kick a ball.
Yeah. Well,
like,
the Patriots.
It doesn't take much skill to do that.
But yeah, it was crazy, man. You know what's funny? Okay, you mentioned that. I wanted to save this for my segment, but fuck it, I'm going to talk about it now. You do the Super Bowl boxes?
What you mean Super Bowl boxes?
Okay, so look.
That's some scam ticket shit?
Nah, break it down. See, look, basically what we did, and everybody that's like, oh, whenever I tell somebody, like I sell them $20 a box every time the Super Bowl comes around.
Okay.
And they're like, I don't know about football. You don't have to know about football, right? So this is the breakdown. First quarter, you win $250. Second quarter, you win $500. Third, $250. Fourth, $1,000. Do it however you want to do it. Break it down. So now,
what are you betting on?
That's what I'm saying. All right, so now you bet 100 boxes, right?
Okay.
When it first comes out, these numbers are plain on top and on the side. So then you're just gonna say, "Oh, give me number 25 or something." You know, this girl said number 49 because she won with 49. Give me number 49. You just put this in. After this is all sold out, you do a deck of cards, and you just 2, 4, and then you fill up the top and you fill out here. So now see the score ended 3-3. So it was 13-3.
Yeah.
So then 3-3. Champion, final score, win $1,000. Play lottery basically.
Okay.
So that's anybody that doesn't do the Super Bowl boxes next year. Spend like $20 on it, man. I guarantee you'll have some fun on it.
Yeah, make sure you come holler at Jesse exclusively for that.
That was gonna be my gambling section, but fuck it, I just did it now.
But it was just an overall bad game.
And the Patriots had to win by 3 or more because I took them. You take them at football. You take them at a spread.
Oh, okay.
So I bet 200. Payouts were -2.5, meaning if they only win by 2, I still lose my money.
Oh shit! Damn.
So, but they covered.
That's when you lose a bet on the winning game.
That's when you hear when people say they covered the spread.
Oh, okay.
Like a team could win and not cover the spread, and you still lose. You know.
Okay.
So, and then I don't lose. Actually, I would have lost I win 200, but I would have lost 240 because of the VIG. So whenever you hear people talk about the VIG,
okay,
that's the house.
Okay.
So You have to bet $240 to win two. I know it sounds stupid, but that's what it is. That's what gambling is.
All right, I gotta get into gambling. I probably won't ever get into gambling, but I'll leave that to people like Jesse, to be the expert on that. All right.
It helped us pay our rent for the studio.
Yo, you a dummy. But let's talk about the halftime show. All right. Now,
Trash.
Yeah, the halftime show was completely trash.
I'm sorry, but after you say something, I got something to say to you too.
All right, but this is my thing going into the game. I seen who was booked for it. I seen Big Boy was booked for it, Travis Scott, Maroon 5, etc. Now, I wasn't expecting much as far as Travis Scott and Maroon 5 because I don't know them to be political people or people who really have like substance that is in their music, but they represent that substance outside of the music. Big Boy. He's a person with substance in his music that also kind of speaks outside of it. I would have expected him to have something in his performance to show love to Kaepernick or at least acknowledge what's going on with, the police killings, minorities, and things of that nature. Why didn't we get that?
NFL has strict rules, I know that, but you're right.
They rules. What are you gonna do?
During the live performance, I know.
It's a live performance. They're not gonna just come in and run you off the stage. So it's like, there was things that could have been done secretively to get a message across, pretty much.
Okay.
And the Maroon 5, the whole One Love thing, that wasn't it. One Love, what the f does that mean? Like, I understand the meaning behind it because to some people it's just like one love, let everybody be united, etc., etc. I don't feel like that really speaks to the situation at hand and what's really been going on. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what's your whole thoughts on that, on the whole Kaepernick and it not being represented within the Super Bowl?
Okay, could have been represented. Yeah, I agree with you. What I didn't like from the fans is they were pissed that Travis Scott took the halftime performance. They say he was supposed to turn it down. Meanwhile, we've been watching football. It's not like we haven't been watching. Well, at least I for one.
Yeah.
So if you're watching football, can you really tell somebody they can't perform at halftime? You're still supporting it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
By contributing to their ratings by watching it.
Of course.
You still, you put money in their pocket still.
So
those people don't have a right to say anything.
I don't think so. If you gave up football, and I didn't give up football, I'll watch it. So I'm not going to say. If you gave up football, then maybe you have a right to complain. I think people are a little too hard on him for taking the halftime performance. Like Chris Rock had this joke when he did the Oscars. Why is it always somebody that's not working that wants to tell you not to do so, to quit your job?
That's funny.
Freaking, besides, I didn't even think about that. It could have been something to bring awareness to us, especially with somebody like Big Boy. Yeah, Adam Levine is an outspoken individual, so Maroon 5 could have done something there. But the performance was just bad too.
Yeah, there wasn't nothing. I think the best part of it was Outkast doing "I Like the Way You Move." I think I like the song.
Yeah.
But aside from that, Peter had the nerve to get mad about the outfit he came on.
Oh, really?
I'm very anti-Peter. I don't like them guys. Like, shut up. Y'all are trying to save animals instead of trying to save humans. Like, are y'all stupid? Like, what is wrong with them? Like, come on, man. You can't. How do you put animals before your own human race?
That's a new thing, though. The vegan shit is big now.
Yeah, I mean that's cool and all, but I still don't get the whole protection of animals. Like, you know what? Those are people who behind closed doors. They be doing that weird bestiality stuff. You feel what I'm saying? I really feel that way about them people. You know what I mean? But stuff like that usually gets revealed later in time. Like, come to find out, hey, this guy that used to work for Peter does bestiality. Like, you know what I mean? That type of stuff. It'll be so funny seeing that in the headline, and man, but That's my thoughts on that.
Yeah. I hear you, man. I'm not a big Peter fan myself. Tom Brady, man, the GOAT or not?
Infinity Gauntlet Brady. That's his new name. Thanos Brady.
6 Super Bowl rings, man. Visited the Super Bowl 9 times. You know, I'm more of a Peyton Manning fan, but you know, I don't think these accolades could be touched. You know, even with a boring game, he still wins 13-3. A win is a win, a win. You know,
yeah,
Floyd can have a boring boxing, he's still a boring match, but he'll still pull it off. I don't know, man.
Hey, just like they said, Mook versus Solomon was a very boring battle. Still forgetting the fact that Mook beat him 5 rounds.
Yeah.
You feel me? So boring matchup, but it's still win.
Notice, ever since that battle, everybody uses the one nut thing against Solomon. Everybody he's ever faced has used the one nut. So if you're gonna say that Mook's battle was so bad, why did you guys use that angle for?
That's funny. I never thought about that.
Yeah, everybody used clips, disaster. Yeah. Everybody that went against him has used it.
That's funny.
You know, and that's the angle that Mook brought to light.
That's hilarious.
You know, man. But overall, man, out of 5 stars, I would have to give the Super Bowl a 1.5 stars because I won $200. So
I wouldn't even give it a star. Like I would just like vote it. Like put that shit next to a lot of people's URL footage and just like leave it somewhere, never to be seen again. And
it got 17 million views today. You know, 2 million people called out sick today. I saw on the news.
Oh my god.
2 million people, 2 million Americans. Yo, we're some lazy people. Americans are fucking lazy, bro.
Listen,
2 million Americans call out because they have a hangover the day after the Super Bowl.
Look, this is how privileged Americans are, and I remember Chris Rock said this. Americans go hunting on a full stomach. You don't need no food. Hunting is something you're supposed to use to survive.
Yeah.
But you're getting your food and then you're still saying, let's go hunting. Like, just for a sport of it. Like, you know what I mean? Changing topics real quick. Let's talk about...
Your boy?
Ratkashi Snitch 9.
Your boy, my boy too. He was our boy, man. Don't lie. We were a fan of his, bro. We were fans.
Yeah, not necessarily a fan of his music, but just the
his
whole
personality,
his entertainment. You feel what I'm saying? The entertainment value he brought. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Instagram dead without Tekashi.
Yeah.
I don't watch for nobody else. Like the only people I follow on Instagram that's celebrities is 50 and Cameron. Those are 2 people who are like they're funny and they're entertaining, but Tekashi was one of those people, and now that he's not there, it's like.
See the thing. Well, what when I first saw Tekashi was the Breakfast Club interview.
Okay.
And I'm like, yo, this 21-year-old kid really handled. Even if Charlamagne doesn't want to admit it, he really handled Charlamagne, Envy, and Yee. That whole interview. Mm-hmm. He talked about what he wanted to talk about. He was like, hold up, no, we're talking about like interrupting. And he made them look dumb at some point.
Yeah, he controlled that interview. He did a great job of it.
So that's
and it became the most viewed interview.
And it became the most viewed
I think it
interview.
passed the Birdman. Because initially people were saying like, oh, you're not the most viewed interview because you ain't passed the Birdman clip. Even though I don't count that as an interview.
That shit was like a 30-second clip.
But now his interview has passed that clip.
Yeah.
So
I believe it.
He got the biggest Breakfast Club interview now.
Yeah, but what good does that do now? Nine felony.
Nothing.
So yeah, I was a fan, like you said. Instagram, he had you. Whenever you thought he was going back down, he comes and talking more shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's just so funny to watch, man.
It sucks to see him go out like that.
Yeah, it does, man.
But here's the thing, man.
Did he realize what he was getting himself into? Did he realize who he was surrounding himself with?
This the thing. He knew it. He didn't know it would come down on him like this, and he wasn't ready for that. And this is the thing. When you sign up for stuff like this to be part of a movement with those kind of people, you have to understand at worst case scenario. Because when you go into anything, you have to be prepared for worst case scenario. That's the one thing that you never think can possibly happen. You have to be prepared for that. You have to understand that, I'm with these niggas, we going around getting money, I'm doing all this bullshit online. At some point, if these guys are really doing illegal stuff, it can all come down on us. And this is what happened. Now,
pleaded guilty to 9 counts of felony. I mean, I don't even know what the sentence is going to be. He's the,
they said minimum 47.
47 months? You said minimum 47.
How I wish.
4 to 7, 4 to 7.
No, minimum 47
months.
No.
Wait a minute, years?
Yes.
He can't take a plea. Why would he plead deal for 47 years?
Because he's a fucking idiot.
No, I think you're wrong. You might be wrong on that.
Nah. It's the stuff that he was doing. It carries that's the time that it carries.
Yeah, but what's the point of snitching if he's still gonna get 47 years?
First of all, this is how I look at it, right? I feel like he kind of stalled them out, trying to figure out what he could do and what route he might take, or or maybe just holding out until maybe luck hits his side and he gets something that says, hey, let this kid out. It didn't come. And now you are faced with some serious time. You wasted them people's time, them people's money, them resources. And there's some cases where snitching doesn't just get you out of jail. It might get you less time than, what you're supposed to get, but it doesn't always be a get out of jail free card. You understand?
No, so, I understand.
What I'm saying is that the charges that he had against him, it carries that minimum 47. I don't think he's gonna get 47 years.
Okay.
Especially with him telling.
Right.
I don't think he's gonna get 47 years, but I do feel like he gonna get probably 10 to 15. He might get less than that. You feel what I'm saying? Who knows? But it's just the fact that you did dirt with these guys. Now, this is the thing when it comes to snitching. The purest, like the what snitching really is doing dirt with people, getting caught, and then telling on them.
Right.
Providing their names, cooperating with the police. That's the exact definition of snitching. Why? Because you're doing what these guys are doing.
Right.
You get caught, you're supposed to hold up to that code and just not say nothing, no matter how much time you face with. This is what doing street shit encompasses. You understand? So when you get caught and you say, yo, I'm not built for this, blah, blah, blah. If you're not built for this, you should have made that decision before you decided to roll with these people.
But there was also a breakup before he got caught.
Yeah.
And they were already saying, we're going to kill this guy. So there's no loyalty really necessary to be had there.
But
they weren't close when the RICO happened.
But what I'm saying is, people are confusing not snitching with being loyal. You can have your lawyer beat the case if you really didn't do anything. Or even if you did do things, you can have your lawyer, get shit to a position where it looks like you weren't doing anything.
Yeah.
That's what beating the case is. You can beat your case without implicating people.
Yeah.
You don't implicate people. That when you sign up for these street things, when you're doing things with people, you don't implicate nobody.
That's why it's best not to sign up for these street shit.
Yeah. You understand? And this is the thing. Tekashi, I never looked at him as no threat. Ain't nothing tough about him. To me, the perception that I always had of him was that he was a dude who acts tough because of who he's around.
Yeah, yeah. But I think everybody knew that. You know what I mean? But it was just so funny though. Cause
yeah, and it was funny. But the thing is, with him not being a threat, I don't feel like his sentence should be that bad.
Right.
Because we know who the guys are that's really putting in the work,
right.
Who's doing the stuff. So it's like, don't really punish the kid too much. Now, for him telling, I think that's just like no.
Oh, you don't agree with it?
Nah, there's no, for me. There's no gray area with that.
So is he now? His baby mom's too is scared. She did a TMZ interview.
Okay.
Where she's scared for her child and herself that he's snitching because she's saying now these guys might come after me and stuff.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I mean, that's what happens when you snitch.
I know, but I'm just
they can't exactly catch everybody. there's still gonna be some people that's active, that's out moving around, making moves. So it's like, this is what you have to deal with.
I would say this too, though. Did we all kind of know something may happen to Tekashi? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We weren't expecting this.
Yeah, I would not, definitely not.
Maybe some legal trouble. Maybe he gets jumped or something. We were seeing something along those lines, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but I think just the quickness of how it happened.
Yeah.
You know, like he blew up in 8 months. A year later, you're fucking nine counts of felonies.
Yeah.
He let all this shit happen and happen and happen. It's like every day he had to put in work to get in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Chief Keef go kill this. So I think what kind of surprises me also is just the amount of time that it happened. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is, what I personally don't like is the light he's being put in, because this is a young kid who really ain't about nothing tough. Yeah. Uh-huh. He ain't no gangster. He ain't no ruthless murderer, no ruthless killer. This kid, when he get out of jail, he gonna be able to say, "Yo, I got charged with the same shit El Chapo got charged with, and all these other guys." Imagine a picture with all of the drug kingpins on it.
Tekashi.
The kid with rainbow hair.
Holy shit! That's
he's
funny.
El Chapo now. Chapo 6'9".
Chapo 6'9".
Speaking of El Chapo, they had his trial today, I think.
Yeah, jury deliberation.
Okay, deliberation. I knew there was something going on.
Jury deliberated. I don't know. That shit would be funny if
El Chapo is gangster.
If it comes back not guilty, that shit would be funny.
What, 6'9"?
No, Chapo.
That'd be crazy.
Then you know he got to one of those jurors. If it comes back not guilty,
listen, this is the same man that dug a tunnel like on some Mario.
That was dope. Shit. I don't care what nobody said. That shit was dope. We were all rooting for Chapo a little bit, bro. We were like, yeah, bro, don't get caught. You know.
But it's just crazy, man. You know, the 6'9" joint should just be a lesson, man. When it comes to these streets, like, understand what you're signing up for. Understand the people that surround you. And it's like, if you're going to be the rapper, just be the rapper. Don't be the person who's trying to be out there with them, trying to put in work. Like, at no point should you shouldn't be filming no robberies. You shouldn't be holding no guns. You shouldn't be doing any type of thing.
You shouldn't be telling people when a camera's on you that you got 10,000 on Chief Keef's head.
No, the thing said 30,000.
30,000.
He said I got a 30 pack.
Oh my goodness, man!
With a
video camera right on your face, man.
Like what?
But you know who I don't like in this whole situation too? I don't feel like Academics is a real friend towards him.
Academics is a bozo. He's a clown.
And you know, I've always liked Academics because I've respected his come up from a YouTube blogger.
Okay.
To this, you know, and then everyday struggle.
I don't even respect that, because he did that whole war in Chirac stuff and was making fun of people who was getting killed and stuff like that, and he came up off of that. You know, he calls it putting a spotlight on what was going on, but no, you pretty much spoke on stuff that you had no idea about firsthand, and was, you know, at the time when Chicago, when drill music and everything was popping, you putting a spotlight on, you're like the Chicago world star at this time.
Yeah.
So, you know, and I don't respect World Star, because World Star built the platform off of our people doing bullshit.
And you know, like, you know, 6ix9ine is his meal ticket, and you know that's all fine too. But like, if he was really your homie like that, like, you know, you probably did one blog too much, and you know, you weren't looking out for his best interest.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You should have been doing video blogs that say, "Oh, I think he's innocent." I don't know. But
he pushed the 6ix9ine agenda with his posts and everything he was posting about 6ix9ine. But we all were entertained by it. We all kind of pushed the agenda, I want to say. So we really all got a hand in this kid, you know, getting in the situation that he's in. He just should have moved different.
And you know, my Academics definitely had some media training with 6ix9ine. He was telling him. When they went to DR and shit, he was telling him do this and do that. I'm sure.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they was.
You know, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think that's a true friend.
Nah, not at all. DJ Academics is a bozo. He's just somebody looking to come up, and
well, he's already came up.
Yeah,
he's not looking to come up. He's came up.
I'm not a person who is anti-academics. It's just that he has to get his information right. Like he just, I see him in everyday struggle sometimes. He just looking like a stupid new guy that just is just learning about hip hop. You understand what I'm saying? Like you lived in the basement your whole life, you never been in the streets or nothing like that. You feel what I'm saying?
But he doesn't claim to be though. He doesn't claim to be a street dude.
He doesn't, but at the same time, if you're not a street guy, then you shouldn't be speaking on street situations. You don't come from any of that. You don't deal with the people going to jail, the people getting killed. Like, this is even stuff that I've dealt with growing up, and I don't heavily speak on it. You feel what I'm saying? Because it is what it was. That stuff is not for social media, and we just keep life moving. You feel what I'm saying? But, for somebody to not be from that, you shouldn't be speaking on it. You feel what I'm saying? All right. We are back after a word from your local sponsors. We need to get sponsors, bro.
Facts.
You feel me?
Email, tweet us, man. We're looking for sponsors, bro. I can't be sponsoring this shit for.
But all right. Let's get into a couple of topics, man.
Yeah, bro.
21 Savage. He's from London.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that neither. You feel what I'm saying? Like that was weird to me. Pretty much I scooped him up because he had a visa. His visa been expired for 13 years.
Yeah.
First of all, how y'all just now finding that out? You've been how long 21 Savage been popping? You want to say maybe 4 or 5 years?
4 or 5 years, I'll say, yeah. Maybe longer.
Been making music, dope music. He's pretty much one of the biggest artists of this generation, as far as rap goes. Not on the mainstream level, but just on a rap level. And he tours, he does albums and things of that nature. And y'all are just now finding out that he has an expired visa.
Yeah, that is a little weird.
Like, how are you 13 years later on that? Like,
he's been touring from country to country.
He's been locked up before.
I didn't know that.
Yes, he's been locked up.
Yeah, that's pretty. But at the same time too, why are you looking for 21 Savage? He's not a threat to us.
Yeah, like we fuck with 21. Like, come on, man. And I'm not the biggest 21 Savage fan, but I like the energy he puts out.
Look,
you feel what I'm saying? He try to be extra. He just want to do his music and keep it moving. He don't be with the clout chasing and all that other stuff. You feel what I'm saying?
Charlamagne said this, and I 1000% agree with him. Yeah, Charlamagne makes a lot of good points sometimes. But why are you, ICE is supposed to be detaining MS-13 people who are killing people who are making America worse. It should bothers me when, and I understand, some people came in here illegal, but if somebody's holding down 2 jobs and shit and they're getting detained, for what purpose?
Yeah.
What the hell did they do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for something stupid, just because they ain't have come on, man, you feel me?
That shit is ridiculous, man.
I'm gonna also say this. I do feel like, and this ain't trying to be disrespectful, but his parents have to hold some kind of accountability to that. Because, at 13 years of age, you don't know about visas and getting it renewed, et cetera, et cetera. So you don't know that this might be a situation that can come back to haunt you in the future. You feel what I'm saying? So all the parents that's out there, like, if you coming into this country and you bring your kid with you and you planning to stay, educate your child. Let them know that, at some point they're going to have to get a visa, get it renewed, et cetera, et cetera. So it don't come up to where they got to get deported. Because somebody like 21 Savage, who's a millionaire, he's, active in the communities, et cetera, we don't want to see him get deported.
I know.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, especially somebody we rock with. You feel what I'm saying? So, I just thought that was trash.
Yeah, it was. And Demi Lovato shouldn't have been joking on it. She kind of, I think she deleted her Twitter.
Here's the thing. There's multiple ways to look at that. Because me personally, I can only speak for myself, I don't feel like she was making fun of his situation when she said what she said. She said, these 21 Savage memes is getting me through.
Yeah.
And the memes that we're seeing weren't necessarily memes that were joking about the situation. They were memes joking about the fact that he's from UK.
Right.
Like you see people posting the crumpets and tea and the musket guns, and they saying he got goons. It's the British and the Red Soldiers looking thing. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I thought that stuff was entertaining.
Yeah.
All the stuff that I was seeing. So I didn't think what she said was really a problem. But I understand how certain people can misinterpret that as if, she's making fun of his situation. But I personally couldn't take her tweet like she was making fun of the situation. More so, she's just laughing at the.
You think it was just misunderstood?
Yeah.
Okay.
You feel me?
Possibly, and I like Demi Lovato too, man. She's, I know she went sober for a while. She almost overdosed.
Yeah, they was wilding on her with the talking about her, and Wale is a clown. You feel what I'm saying? Wale, you a bozo, and I hope you see this too, because you first of all, the running me and you, not the running. I mean, I say running. The back and forth me and you had on Twitter. I always thought you was a trash artist, a trash rapper. You still actually are. I didn't even know you still rap, but I went and listened to stuff you might have put out recently, and you are still garbage. Like, you might as well give it up, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you off MMG. You're not, come on, man. You feel what I'm saying?
This is new to me. I don't know.
Nah, we had a back and forth on Twitter one day because, no, I ain't gonna lie. I violated when I... This the thing. I'm gonna start from the beginning.
Okay.
Wale is one of them people who sit on Twitter searching his name all day.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So you could just say something and say, "Hey, Wale's trash,"
and he's gonna respond.
Yes, you don't have to tag him. You don't have to at him. You don't have to be purposely trying to antagonize him, because when you're purposely trying to antagonize someone, you tag them, you at them. That's when you're, trying to initiate an issue with somebody. But if you're just typing regular, like the person who may be the casual tweeter who might just come on once a day or once every couple of days, might have just happened to heard a Wale song and thought it was trash and just posted on their Twitter. Now you blasting them because of their opinion. You feel what I'm saying? It's not like their opinion holds super weight or whatever, but this is what happened. The first time I did it, he blocked me. I said it again. Now, mind you, I'm blocked. I don't know how he seen it the second time. And he responded to me. He actually responded to somebody who retweeted me, I think. But the thing was, being that he responded directly to me, it wasn't a thing where it blew out of proportion. Mm-hmm. It was just, he responded directly to me. Whoever follows both of us, or both him and the guy that retweeted it, they seen it. It might have been 10, 15 people at most that seen it. But when the day we had it out, he had posted something on Twitter. I think J. Cole made him a beat, and he was like, "Yo, this is the best beat I've ever heard in my life. Oh my God, thank you." Something like that. And I retweeted it with the hashtag DickRotting. And he seen it, and he went off on me
what he say?
He said, I make more money walking to the vending machine than you do in your whole career.
Oh,
he was like, your content is trash. Your music is trash. He started going off. Nigga, I posted a link to my website.
So if he wrote your content is trash, that means he's seen it.
Probably didn't. He probably just said that just, for the hell of it. He probably clicked on my bio and seen that I had a website.
Okay.
But when I posted the link to my website in a separate tweet, he went and he found that tweet. He retweeted that and said, your website is garbage. He was just straight wilding on me. I was like, oh, wow. You feel what I'm saying?
He was going in.
Yeah, and that day, it kind of got crazy for me on Twitter. I swear to God, all day my mentions was going on. Because this is the thing. I posted what I posted, and then at this time, I remember I had a sidekick. And I was doing my security job, and I had my joint in my pocket, and my joint was going off. I just kept hearing notification after notification. I'm like, yo, what the hell's going on? I'm noticing it every couple of seconds or so. I'm like, all right, maybe somebody texting me or something like that. I'm not, going to take out my phone while I'm at work. So when I get on my lunch break, I go and open my phone, my Twitter. My mention joint was probably maxed out at 99. It said 99 plus or something like that. That tells you got way more.
Yeah.
So I open it and I'm like, whoa, what is going on right now? And it was just pandemonium. Like everybody and their mother seen that. Like he was getting me out of there. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So ever since then, I've understood that Wale is an emotional creature. He speaks out of turn, and yes, I say creature because I don't look at him as like a full functioning human. He's really an emotional bozo. You feel what I'm saying? But I just spent too long on that Wale story. But yeah, like
it was interesting. It was good.
Yeah, so whenever you hear me, talking bad about Wale, now you understand.
That's the reason why. Okay.
And he's still trash to this day. Like he hasn't improved musically. He's boring. He picks lackluster beats. The first time I ever heard him was that song with Lady Gaga called "Chillin'." That was one of the worst records of all time. Out of all the records I've ever heard, that was one of the worst ones. So, when he actually puts out a good song, good project, body of work, whatever, then I'll say it. But until then, he's trash.
I was never a big Wale fan anyway.
But what he did with the Demi Lovato situation, as far as you didn't like when people was
making fun of your overdose.
Yeah, and it's like, it wasn't no need to go that far. I don't think what she said warranted that type of response.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like,
because that shit was serious. She almost lost her life.
Yeah, and like I said, I understand the 21 Savage situation about somebody losing their freedom or whatever, but there was no memes going around that I seen that were making fun of the situation. It was more so making fun of the fact that he's British. Like, people calling him 21 Crumpets and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think that was nothing offensive.
Yeah, man, you might be right. You might have changed my mind on the situation.
Yeah, like, it wasn't worth, all that, but it's like, damn, like, somebody like Wale, and Wale is one of them people who, he always speaks out of turn. He always, like, when he attacks people, he thinks he's doing the right thing, but he's not. You feel what I'm saying? So that's one of the things he gotta stop doing, man.
You mentioned Twitter, and I want to say real quick. So, do you remember Mia St. John, the boxer? I think she was like on Tyson cards. She used to open she was remember like Butterbean back in the day.
Okay.
She was on those cards, the opening boxer on those cards. She had posed for Playboy and everything.
Okay.
The reason why I bring her on is because she's a sweetheart. She's gorgeous, but she's a sweetheart. Like when I was doing a boxing podcast, I interviewed her. The interview was so cool. I'll show it to you one day. Freaking, and then so I follow her on Twitter. I always say, "Oh, you look so gorgeous." So then today, her ex-husband, who they were still real close, his name was Christoph St. John. He had committed suicide, and so rest in peace to him.
Okay.
And they found that, and she had a son that committed suicide.
Damn.
Earlier before that. So. I don't know, man. Just shout outs to Mia St. John. I hope she feels better if she gets to watch this. Hold your head up.
Yeah, suicide ain't nothing to play with. You feel what I'm saying? I've always been one of those people that is against suicide, just for the fact that here's the thing, if you kill yourself, you sadden a lot of people. You feel me? Especially if you're a well-respected person.
Well, there's a saying that the most selfish thing somebody could do is
commit suicide. And that's how I look at it. You understand? I understand people are suffering and have their own problems, etc., but that doesn't mean them killing themselves is the answer. You understand? I feel like anything, there's always a better choice than killing yourself. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm completely anti-suicide. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you're one of those people that, you on social media, you might see this, you might have some dark thoughts or whatever, holla at me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'll talk you off a ledge. You feel what I'm saying? But I never feel like that is, like, the answer to anything. You feel what I'm saying? So,
I mean, I could be depressed. I could be depressed for days. Freaking, I'll just, sometimes I'll lay in my bed, like, on a weekend if I'm depressed and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be there for like 2 days before I have to go to work, and then even if I go to work, I'll come home, I'll turn my phone off, and I'll go. I say all that to say this. I would never take my own life. Thoughts, maybe Thoughts. I think Thoughts is naturally. You know,
Yeah.
Biggie even had a song called Suicidal Thoughts.
Yeah.
But to think about actually doing it, there's a show on Netflix called 13 Reasons Why.
Yeah.
Holy, you seen it?
Yeah.
I just seen it last weekend when she cuts us. Oh my god,
Yeah.
that scene when she cuts herself.
Yeah.
Holy
that's,
shit, bro!
first
That was
of
the
all,
most brutal scene I've ever seen.
That's a heavy show. To
Yeah.
begin with. You feel me? Like it's one of them things that'll weigh on you mentally. You're gonna watch it and be like, God damn.
Yeah.
You know.
But that scene though.
Yeah.
Too,
Yeah.
Oh, that was tough
Yeah.
to watch, man.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that in a movie. Like they don't show you.
Yeah.
They never show people
No.
cutting their wrists in movies. You feel me? So yeah, that was crazy for them to show.
We took a little dark turn, but I think I don't know. I think it needed to be said anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, suicide definitely is never the answer. You know, speaking of dark thoughts and I guess you want to say people having personal crisis. Nicki Minaj has become quite the bozo lately. Like I feel like she's on the tail end of her career.
You were telling me about what happened. What she do?
Well, she did a song. I think it was over the Going Bad beat, the Drake and Meek joint. Pretty much dissing Drake, Meek, and Cardi. Now, she seems like she's upset at Drake because he's cool with Meek again, and her and Drake supposed to be Young Money, etc., etc. Why should Nicki be so upset at Drake?
I mean, why is she even upset at Meek? I thought they ended on good terms.
No, they didn't end on good terms.
They didn't end on good terms.
They didn't, but at the same time, Meek didn't
go out and diss her.
Yeah, he didn't go out and bash her or anything like that. I just found it weird that, and you got to understand, Drake and Meek was boys at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they was real tight, they was real cool, etc. As far as like the new young rappers for this next generation. Mm-hmm. They had kind of that bond. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, why would a female get upset that them two are pretty much piecing it up? Like it was just weird. You feel me? Nicki was pretty much saying on the record like, "Yo,
is the record good at least?" I didn't hear it.
It's bad. But she was pretty much saying like, "Yo, he tried to end me." That was pretty much the thing. Like, "Yo, he tried to end me. Why would you piece it up with him?" And I didn't see Meek ever do anything to really slight Nicki Minaj, try to stop her money, try to stop her album from coming out, etc., etc., or try to expose her in any way. You feel me? So I hope we're good. I forgot she did tell me about that. That probably lasted like a minute or two. But being that we got to stop them, like it's pointed at us, so we can be good. But I didn't feel like this record really. It wasn't effective. I don't feel like it was warranted, especially for it to go at Drake. Like,
Yeah.
have you not heard back to back?
Back to back.
Like Drake come back, he don't smoke it.
Back to back. Drake, the same Drake that got killed by Pusha T. Drake.
Soulja Boy is a legend, man. Soulja Boy is a legend.
And he proves that you don't have to be 6'9". You don't have to be in the street doing dope shit to get
viral.
Yeah, to get your trolling game up.
Yeah, you don't. Like, oh man, that Soulja Boy breakfast interview was so hilarious.
That shit was hysterical. No, the best is I YouTube the video game console.
Oh, okay.
And people gave reviews on it.
Yeah.
And this one guy was like, it's just basically like, Nintendo Sega game. He's like, I don't know how this is legal.
No, it's what they call an emulator. You can actually get it on your phone. Like, I have an emulator on my phone that it's called Classic Boy. It actually has all of the old systems on Nintendo 64.
But why would you buy Soulja Boy then if you could do this?
Because some people want an actual home console to play with. Because some people don't like just playing it on their phone. You sometimes want to hook it up to your TV.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, but here's the thing. The console is made in as an emulator. The games are licensed already. They're being sold, so all he's doing is taking what's already made, slapping his name on it, and selling it. Okay. So it's not like he's taking the technology himself and putting it on the console. Right. He's taking something that's already pretty much been made. And I don't see a problem with that really. Like at first I did because I was like copyright infringement, but when you learn that the systems are already made, he just slapping his name on it. People do that all the time. Yeah. People buy stuff wholesale, like you could say like that guitar right there. They'll buy a bunch of those wholesale with no brand, no logo, no nothing on it. They'll slap their name on it, repackage it, and resell it. Okay. All right. So that's pretty much all Soulja Boy was doing. So you can't really hate on him for doing it. Okay. I'm not mad at you. When you explain it, I'm not mad at you. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So, and like I said, at first I was like, yo, Nintendo about to sue your ass. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, yeah. But, the way he went about it seemed like, really legit business.
His funniest answer to that interview, though, when he was like 40 million, he was like 2 million. He's a million. There's a huge difference between 2 million and 40 million.
Yeah, very huge difference. You feel what I'm saying? But,
yeah, but no.
So Soulja Boy's a legend, man. We gotta give him his respect.
Legend status. Yep.
You feel me?
And then he went on every.
He smoked them on Everyday Show.
He smoked them. Yeah.
He made them look so stupid. I did a blog on that. You got stupid in the desk asking, "Oh, why do you have so many businesses?" Like, how do you ask somebody why do you have so many businesses?
Yeah, that's a dumb question.
You don't want people to get money. You don't want your fellow brother to prosper out here. Like, you have a lot of people that have multiple businesses. You have rappers who are label owners, they're video directors, etc., etc. Like,
but see, people like Soulja Boy and like Tekashi too prove that they're the product.
Yeah.
Like it's not Breakfast Club that got him all these views. Mm-hmm. It was him because when he went to Everyday Struggle, we followed him there.
Yeah.
I bet you if he goes to Hot 97, everybody's gonna watch that interview.
Hey, you want to come here, Soulja Boy? Come do the NoMercyTV Podcast so we get some views, man.
Hell yeah, man. Only you could give us these amount of views, Soulja, because you're Soulja, bro.
And you could diss whoever you want. You want to diss Wale? Come on, we with it, man. You feel what I'm saying?
That song was dope though back in the day. I don't care what nobody said.
What?
The Superman.
Yeah.
That shit was the dance video was hysterical.
Here's the thing, Soulja definitely had a lot of hits. My personal favorite was him and 50 Cent, Mean Mug. But that's just because that's a gangster record. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But I wasn't a huge Soulja Boy fan, but I always respected him. He smoked Ice-T when they was beefing. That nigga said, how you got a song called Fuck the Police and you play a cop on Law and Order?
But everybody's been saying that about Ice-T for ages,
And that's the thing about irony. Like, it's so funny. Like, and the song he didn't make wasn't Fuck the Police. Remember, that's NWA. The song he made was Cop Killer.
Cop Killer, yeah.
But that's even worse. Yeah. You got a song called Cop Killer, now you're a cop on TV.
That's crazy.
He blocked me on Twitter for that too.
Ice-T?
Yeah. I said, yo, bro, how is you had a song called Cop Killer, why you playing the cop on Law and Order?
Everybody said that about him.
When I first got on Twitter, I was asking celebrities all sorts of weird questions, and it led to a lot of them blocking me.
At least you got blocked by them. Math and Hollow got me blocked.
Nah, battle rappers don't really block me like that. I don't talk to battle rappers like that anyway. I look like tweeting a battle rapper.
They didn't block me back in the day. Now.
Like there's certain battle rappers I tweet because they cool, but other than that, I don't really be on some fan shit with them. Let's talk about Liam Neeson.
Oh yeah, crazy.
Somebody, I think a friend of his, supposedly got raped by a black person. Mm-hmm. And he said for the next 2 weeks, he walked around hoping a black person would start trouble with him.
So he could kill him.
So he could kill them.
And I think he says black bastard too, right?
Yeah.
Black bastard.
I was waiting for a black bastard to try me, so. What?
See, but this interview is old, right? It just came out now.
I'm just seeing it. I say that. So I don't know if maybe it just came out or if it's an old interview, but regardless, who says something like that?
Yeah. and with him too, you know, I think what he was saying is that's why he had to look at himself because he shouldn't have felt that way.
Yeah, but
I don't think I would have used. I don't think I would have used Black Bastard. That was, you know.
But even with that, like, I understand being honest, open, and truthful.
Mm-hmm.
There's some things that because of how society is today, you just keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
Like you don't say, hey, I went and got tacos from this Spanish restaurant. So every day after that, every time I seen a Spanish person, I was asking, yo, you make tacos? Yo, you make tacos? Like, come on, what are we doing here? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand that mindset, that way of thinking. And if you have that mindset, keep that to yourself, man. We don't want to hear that, man. Black people, we like Liam Neeson. We watch all his movies. Officially taken is going to be probably taken off the shelf now because of that dumb shit.
It came off as racist, to say the least. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what, you know. I don't know what the hell he was thinking. You know, like you said, even if he felt that way, I think that's something you share with your therapist.
Yeah.
You don't make a statement about it, a public statement, you know? Shit about public statements too, man. You know, you can't fix how everybody's gonna take what you say. And that was bad though. That was bad. I don't know, you gonna give him a pass or not?
Hell no. I'll be deleting all the Taken movies that I bootleg off of my hard drives. I know. I'm fucked up for bootlegging them, but nah, I'm not watching them joints no more. Like I'm completely good on him. Like it's just like, come on, man. Like that means any black person you might have came in contact with, you could have been out here and I could have stepped on your shoe, or my mom's could have stepped on your shoe, or somebody.
Yeah, that was that. Yeah,
and you would have killed them.
That was super racist. That
what?
You know, just thinking about the statement.
Yeah,
that shit does.
He's a bozo. He's a clown for that.
If you just change black with any other race, it still comes off super racist.
Yeah, it's racist regardless. If you say Asian, whatever.
You know. White, even white, you know.
Yeah.
I was waiting for a white person so I could kill them, you know.
Like, come on, man. Like that's some other shit. You feel what I'm saying? And
actually, I bet you that would have been worse had Denzel made a statement like that.
Oh man, they would have tried to fry Denzel for that one.
You know,
man.
Right? Think about it.
Yeah, yeah. You know? They would have tried to fry them for that. Oh yeah, we gotta touch on Meek's tweet real quick.
Oh yeah.
In response to the
yeah. So what did he say?
He said,
"This D's good as hell."
Come on, Meek. You gotta word stuff better than that, man. That was.
I didn't even. He literally just explained it to me right now. Well, right before we shot, because I was like, I thought he was act. Yeah. And he's like, nah. He's responding to Nicki, giving himself props. You know
how people say, so people is obsessed with them. Yeah. Like that's the dude's way of saying, like, yeah, this girl's obsessed. Like, yeah, this dick must be good as hell.
Yeah.
But you know, just when you tweet that and you just say, yo, my D good as hell. This D good as hell. It's like, pause that, bro. Like,
he didn't even write my D. See that too. That might have been a little better. You know, well, even I don't know.
No, my D probably would have. It would have came off because there's a lot of people who probably don't even know about the Nicki diss record.
Right.
So they're probably seeing that and they're like, "Whoa, what the hell?"
Yeah,
like it don't have no context to it. You feel me? So context is important before tweeting and posting certain things.
So hold on, even though we know what it means, gay tweet or not gay tweet, I'm gonna rate it gay tweet, even with knowing the meaning behind it.
You gotta pause that, bro. You gotta pause that. You feel what I'm saying? We're not giving that a pass.
But yo, what I would give for one night with Nicki, man.
Oh nah, I would smoke her boots.
That body is crazy, bro.
I mean, it's all plastic, so you literally be fucking a Barbie doll.
You think it's plastic?
Yeah, of course, she got wild work done. You ain't see her in the old days. She was on Come Up DVD. Yeah, she ain't have nobody like at all.
Oh, I thought that was her for real.
She ain't have no ass. She ain't have no titties. Nah.
Safari smashed. Lucky bastard.
I mean, Safari was with her. Like,
yeah. That was his girl. So that was Meek's girl too.
Yeah. So I mean, niggas are smashing, but yeah.
She look good.